We'll be shooting stars just passing by. You'll be coming home with me tonight. We'll be burning up like neon lights. Be still my heart, 'cause it's freaking out. It's freaking out right now. Shining like stars, 'cause we're beautiful. We're beautiful right now. You're all I see in all these places. You're all I see in all these faces. So let's pretend we're running out of time. Baby, when they look up at the sky, we'll be shooting stars just passing by. You'll be coming home with me tonight, and we'll be burning up like neon lights. Baby, when they look up at the sky, we'll be shooting stars just passing by. You'll be coming home with me tonight, and we'll be burning up like neon lights. Neon lights, neon lights, neon lights, like neon Be still my heart, 'cause it's freaking out. It's freaking out right now. Shining like stars, 'cause we're beautiful. We're beautiful right now. You're all I see in all these places. You're all I see in all these faces. So let's pretend we're running out of time. Baby, when they look up at the sky, we'll be shooting stars just passing by. You'll be coming home with me tonight, and we'll be burning up like neon lights. Baby, when they look up at the sky, we'll be shooting stars just passing by. You'll be coming home with me tonight, and we'll be burning up like neon lights. Neon lights, neon lights, neon lights, like neon Shining like stars, 'cause we're beautiful, beautiful. You're all I see in all these places. You're all I see in all these faces. So let's pretend we're running out of time. Like neon like neon Be still my heart, 'cause it's freaking out.
That was Neon Lights by Demi Lovato. This is DJ Red, and I have some special guests with me today from the Trumball County
Metroparks.
There we go. I didn't know. I knew it was Trumbull County.
Down where we don't get snow as much as you do up here.
Lucky, so very lucky, because up here we get so much snow, and
Yeah,
it's
snowing
so
now.
sad.
It's
Yes.
sunny and warm down in Warren.
Yeah.
I know.
Wish
I'm
I
so
was there.
sad. Although it's supposed to get nice on Thursday or Friday, get back up to the 50s, and I'm kind of sitting over here going, yay!
Yes, very much so.
So,
Well, thanks for inviting us up.
well, thank you for coming. We
No
always
problem.
love having,
Yes.
everyone come up. Plus, we get to tell everybody all the fun events that are coming up and give people something to do.
Very true.
Yes, very much so. Yep.
So, why don't you guys introduce what you guys do and
Okay.
kind of how you got started?
Yeah. We're a county park district. We were created in 1961 by our probate judge, who appoints my board, which is a board of 5 park commissioners. We operate about 1,700 acres in Trumbull County, which is Warren is the county seat for Trumbull County. We have 7 open parks, which total about 500 acres total.
Okay. That's got to be fun.
Yes, very much so. Yeah. We have river parks. We have disc golf courses. We have bike trails. So we have everything across the board in terms of a park district.
Oh, that's fun.
Yes.
I like taking bike trails, especially in the summer.
Yeah. We our bike trail connects up into Ashtabula County.
Oh, okay.
So, which is just a short drive away. We have just about 40 miles connected between us and Ashtabula County.
Okay.
That is just a one-day trip.
Nice.
Back and forth.
So something to do, on a nice summer day.
Yes,
Kind of to
yeah.
get out of the house. You can be in 2 different counties.
Yes, exactly. yeah. It's really nice in the fall too. We have a lot of trees along the bike trail, so it's nice and
Perfect.
colorful in the fall.
Yeah, we have. I go up the bike trail all the time, and that's my little specialty. And a park board commissioner, the probate judge, asked me if I'd go on because he knew I was interested in biking.
Yeah.
And I go up to Ashtabula on the bike trail. I have cousins that live in Madison, so
okay.
I'll go up the trail and I go stay with them overnight, and then I'll come back down in the morning. And it's been a long time coming, but it's finally all connecting up. It's called the Lake to River Trail.
Okay.
So someday you'll be able to go from Lake Erie all the way to East Liverpool.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Go from Lake Erie all the way to the Ohio River on a bike trail.
Oh, wow. And how many miles is on the bike trail now? Do you guys know?
Well, it's roughly 50 miles from Warren up to Ashtabula.
Okay.
And so Warren's like the midway point, the halfway point. South of Warren, there's some breaks in the trail, and Zach's just getting the last little portion in, so you'll be able to go from Warren, from Kent State Trumball and Warren. Now you can go from Kent State Trumball all the way to downtown Ashtabula.
Oh, nice.
And there's one little section that between there and Warren that's going to be done this fall, but we had to be careful not to disturb any bat habitat.
Oh, boy.
So Zach can talk on that.
I bet that was fun.
Yes, yeah. Part of the Army Corps permitting process, they told us that we weren't allowed to cut any trees down between April 1st and October 1st. So
It was an April Fool's joke, but it was real.
yeah. So to help us, ODOT came along and decided to cut the trees down for us before April 1st. So we'll be able to move on the project sooner rather than later and get it in. We're hoping to be done by October, November timeframe.
That'll be fun. So then you can just come all the way from Ashtabula.
We could have ridden here.
Yes.
That would be great.
Yeah.
If it was a little nicer and
You
warmer.
ever ride your bike from Middlefield to here?
I haven't, no. But I have rode my bike from middle of Middlefield town all the way to Wyndham, out past Garrettsville.
Nice.
I've done that before. I've got family. My mom, my dad's parents and his sister live in Garrettsville and Wyndham area.
Okay.
So when my car doesn't work, I got my bike. I could just ride all the way there.
It's nice.
Yes.
In the summer, I like to go green.
Awesome. We all should.
Yes.
Riding the bike's fun.
So what other big questions do you have for us?
So for the people who don't know, where's Trumbull County?
Trumbull County is like due south of Ashtabula. It's like southeast of here. It's the only square county in Ohio. So if you see a square county where a bunch of squares live, that is that's where we are. It's
Awesome.
It's like an hour from here. You
Okay.
know,
Yeah.
so you can cut up 11 to 90, or we cut across 608 and had the nice scenic ride today. I took them through Middlefield and Southington, and
So did you guys go past the cheese house in Middlefield?
I
Yes,
showed
yeah.
everything to them along the
Like
way.
cheese house. And
Yeah, I was telling them you can't. The prices of cheese are phenomenal.
Oh yeah.
But
Oh,
they have a great trail there. I mean,
Oh,
you can.
definitely.
I have a friend that's going to bike from downtown Cleveland to Cincinnati this summer.
Oh, wow.
You can go on trails the whole way.
Yeah.
And this guy goes with his wife and his granddaughter. He's gone from Pittsburgh
wow.
to Washington. Last year he went from Buffalo to Albany, all the way across New
Nice.
York. He said that
wow.
wasn't very well marked or done, but there's great trail from Pittsburgh to Washington I'm going to do this summer.
Oh, wow. So
But-
he just
Nice.
kind of does that over the summer where he just kind of gets his wife
Yeah,
and
so
granddaughter. He's like, all right, we're
retired
gonna go
guys,
ride our
you know, we
bikes.
can do that. That's how I got picked to come up here and be on the radio with you, because
That's
I'm the only one
awesome.
not working anymore. So.
Yes.
So, do you guys have any like special events that you have coming up in the next couple like month or two that you kind of want to, tell everyone about?
The WOW ride's coming up, and that raises a lot of money for the bike trail. I mean, metro parks aren't only bike trails.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that's my interest, so I'm
Yeah.
zeroing in on that. But like he said, we have disc golf that's really well used, and we have a water trail that'd be good to talk about, Zach.
Yep.
On the Mahoning River, which is similar to the Cuyahoga,
Okay.
up your way,
Yes.
where it's
Yeah,
rustic
Grand
and
River.
rural
Yeah.
and beautiful, and
Got a lot of scenes you can see as you
Yes.
go down there.
No, 'cause I kayak.
but the WOW ride is what, June 7th?
June 7th. Registration's from 7:30 to 10:30, I believe.
And what is that exactly?
It's called the World of Wildlife.
Okay.
When you're on the bike trail, you can see every kind of wildlife there is, animal wildlife.
Okay.
And only thing I've never seen is a bear.
Oh, really?
I got you. I got a bear.
He saw a bear.
He's got you beat there.
I thought I saw a bear one time, and I was freaking out. I was thinking, how am I going to get home past? It was like, here it was just this big old black mother lab that was rooting around in a garbage can. But she was huge,
Oh, my
and I was
gosh.
way down the path, and I was afraid to
So it looks
get
bigger.
close. And I got up, and I thought, I've got to fly by this bear. And I got up there, it was a mother lab. But he has seen a bear.
Yeah,
That's a good story.
Morning of actually the wild bike ride a couple years ago, I was making sure the trail was cleared off for all the bike riders, and there was something facing me. I'm like, oh, it's a deer. I see deer all the time. It's like, okay, whatever. It turns broadside on me. I'm like, oh, that's a bear.
Oh my goodness.
So I'm like, what do I do? Do I keep going? I'm like, okay, I'll just keep going. It takes off in the other direction. And like as I'm driving past the area where it took off into, I'm like, oh, please don't jump out and kill me, please.
It's kind of one of those things where you're like, I'm just going to try to go back here as fast as I can.
Yes. Yeah. And I think it was that summer they had like 3 or 4 bears up in the
Oh, wow.
Mespo, West Farmington area. And
I was
and
going to say, I've
and we're
heard
getting a
Farmington.
lot more in Trumbull County and eastern Ohio just from the PA push.
Okay.
Yeah, when you get up in Ashtabula County on the trail, you don't rarely see a person. It's great,
It's
and you're out in the
peaceful.
woods and so you see. I love seeing blue heron out on the trail and in the ponds on the side. And you'll see, like, I don't know what they call a gaggle of turkeys. I don't
Okay.
know, wild
Yeah.
turkeys.
Yeah. I
You'll
believe
see,
that's a
like,
gaggle. Yeah.
a dozen turkeys crossing the road in front of you. And I always think, why didn't I bring a camera with me?
It's
you know?
always when you're going and you see something, you're like, I don't have anything to capture
I have
this.
goosebumps all over. I mean, I love when you're up the trail and deer bounding across, and little we have beavers. We pay money. Maybe we shouldn't even talk about this, but we don't hurt the beavers. We have to relocate them sometimes. So,
Oh.
and there are all those things that you don't think about. That when you're putting a trail through Mother Nature,
Got to take it all into consideration.
Right.
Yeah. The beavers like to plug up our culvert pipes.
Oh, fun.
and dam up
Yeah,
areas
fun.
that we get in trouble with the residents, and so we have to go in there and clean out the culvert pipes, and we do that almost every spring now. And it's about a 36-inch culvert pipe, and it goes full throttle for about a day and a half, draining the
Okay.
ponded area up. So
And then we yell at him about this is up then when we have to pass it in the budget. Can we find a cheaper guy to trap the beavers and relocate them? But there's not a lot of guys around doing that. I mean, there's guys that'll trap the beavers, but
Yeah.
That's the end of the poor little beaver, and we don't want that to happen to beaver.
No.
Well, even if we get out all the beavers that are at current location, we have the Mosquito Lake Wildlife Area just to the north. So it's just a
Okay.
constant influx of beaver to come down in.
I know what you're talking about. That's where my dad likes to fish a lot too. And
Yeah.
we've seen a lot of beavers up there.
Yes. So we got, it's just a constant movement of animals throughout the bike trail and throughout our other parks as well.
But anyways, I guess the root of that question was the WOW ride, so that stands for World of Wildlife, and it goes from Kent Branch,
Okay.
Trumball, all the way to Austinburg, which is below Ashtabula, right below
Okay.
Route 90.
Okay.
And so you can do it in any segment. There's stop-offs along the way, and
20, 40, and 60-mile trail rides you can do.
Oh, okay.
And I was riding a year or two ago, and guys were from Baltimore, came all the way up from Baltimore for the
wow.
ride. And matter of fact, they were
Nice.
baseball guys, and then they were going over they were seeing a game at Mahoning Valley,
Yeah.
and then they were going up to Lake County to see a ball game. So they mixed the bicycling and baseball all in together.
So they got
Nice.
to see, the beauty of.
Yeah,
we
summertime,
do.
I mean, we all can't wait for summer.
Oh, I know. I'm counting down the days. I'm waiting. I watched.
Well, at
the
least we're to
news.
springtime.
Close. Almost.
No, we are. Technically,
Technically, we're in
we are in
Technically,
spring.
we
I
are
don't
in
care what
spring.
that
Weather-wise,
26
we are
degrees on my car and the snow and all that is.
Are you kidding me? Yesterday it was sunny, and then as I was driving down the road, it came snow, and then 5 minutes down the road, it was sunny again.
Right.
I was,
Yeah,
gonna say,
I was up
that's
this way
How
yesterday.
it was on Friday, I think. And where at my house, it was sunny and gorgeous. And my mom went to Ravenna, and it was
Yeah.
snowy and horrible. And she's like, "Can I just come home?"
So, do you guys have 8x10 photos of yourself? Can we get autographed pictures of you or anything?
I don't know, Jeremiah.
Yeah,
can
Jeremiah, do
we
we
do
have
that?
any?
Look at him.
Yeah, better question.
I'll
Do
tell
we
you,
have any?
a
That's
good
a first.
I mean, my boys were both in radio, and a good station GM will always have 8x10 glossies of their talent.
Hey, get
General
on that.
manager.
Hey, get on that. That's his job.
40 people to do.
I was gonna say we have a.
Hey,
big
you can't
group.
just do a group picture and then,
That's
we'll
why
all
they
just
make
sign
digital cameras, Jeremiah.
As if he doesn't have enough.
Yeah.
Hey, but I'm really impressed with your studio. You guys really
Thank you.
put
We
it.
just redid it.
I was just
Like a
gonna say we
bajillion
just
times.
redid it.
Like a bajillion times, too.
I mean, the equipment and
Yeah.
it's a good living, and it's really
It's more open now.
you meet a lot of neat people, I imagine, and
Oh, so many. We have. I think my favorite is when we have band week and we have all these
Oh my
bands
God,
come
yes.
in and we get to meet all the local bands, and then we have your
Parks
park
Type
come in.
Yeah.
Parks
I
and Rec
couldn't
Week.
think. And then we have the North Coast softball come in too.
They were
So-
fun.
I like.
men or women.
North Coast softball is co-ed.
Okay.
It's very interesting too.
It is. It's a LGBT like softball league,
Uh-huh.
and the only requirement is you're an ally or like you can be LGBT. So it's any age. There's 2 leagues, competitive and like recreational. And
Where's that held at?
Cleveland,
somewhere in Cleveland, I forget.
I was gonna say they
Um,
know more about it because Kat was talking about wanting me to join with her.
Yeah, because I did the
I
interview.
just answered the email.
Oh, I can't play softball. I
can't
can't balls
either.
in a bat. It just does not
Yeah,
end well for
flying
me.
ball is me. Bat.
Hey, didn't the Browns used to play up here?
Oh goodness, I
you,
wouldn't know.
You kids
Berea.
are so young.
I was
Berea.
gonna
No, 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 no. The,
No?
the Cleveland Browns summer practice used to be at Lakeland Community College.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know
I thought that'd be like I thought everybody knew that.
Not one other.
Yeah.
See, the big burly guy knows it.
I don't follow
Our football player
too much.
knows.
Years
Yeah, say
ago,
football player would
someone
know.
told me that.
Yeah,
The
right.
football player would know.
This was back in the
No, I found out some random person that we're in discussion.
70s and 80s.
Okay.
And before that, you'd know they played in Hiram. You're familiar with Hiram.
I was gonna say I know where Hiram is.
Yes, I know where
Literally
Hiram
like
is.
20,
South of
30 minutes
Garrettsville.
from my house.
Right. But anyways, back on parks.
Yeah,
I mean,
back on
You both have nice tennis shoes on.
Oh, thank you.
I just bought new shoes. My wife got
Very
me
nice.
these yesterday. Thank you.
I'm a
Zach's wearing his best. We all have tennis shoes. I was afraid that I'd be underdressed. But,
You have like hiking shoes.
oh, those
on.
are like mountain man boots.
He's ready to go hiking. He's ready.
You could take them with you.
But the amazing thing about our Metro Park system, we operate without any tax levy. Most
Oh,
like
I
up
know,
here,
yeah.
there's a tax levy, and and then you have all a lot more personnel. Zach does it all on his own, and we get a lot of volunteers. The park board is volunteer, but that's the way it is everywhere. That's
Yeah.
across the 88
yeah.
counties in Ohio. But we do an awful lot with very little money, and a lot of that's because of Zach. On the way up, we were talking about some of the grants that he's going after. And so there's money out there, but you really have to
Got to search for it.
search.
Yeah.
And that's kind of a boring subject, maybe, but it's pretty interesting to me about when you do government grants. Maybe
yeah.
Zach could talk about how detailed and how thick and how much information you have to give.
Yeah, especially on the one grant that I'm writing right now, it's the Cooperative Boating Facility Grant. And we have to give like justification of need. You have to describe the environmental impacts that'll have on the area. You have to give like 3 or 4 maps of the area itself, and you have to give them directions on for the grant to come up and look at your area. Then you have to give a whole like detailed budget, and you have to give a detailed budget breakdown. That is the least amount of the paperwork. If you get the grant, I am probably somewhere in this range of paperwork. I'm talking 3, 4, 5 inches thick.
I was going to say on radio, like
Gosh.
your fingers this far apart don't work, right?
It's like,
We have to.
and it's like that big.
No, it's video right over
I was
there.
gonna say-
Oh, we're on video too.
right there.
I better not pick my nose. Wow,
All our
we're streaming.
viewers will see it.
Yep.
Now, how long does it take the process of getting the grant?
Well, some grants can take the one that I've been working on for the last, let's see here, we're in year 3 right now. So we applied for it in 2012. I worked through it all through 2013, and it'll be completed here in 14. So yeah, it'll end up being,
So it's kind of a long
About 2
process.
yeah.
It's also really, from a young person's side, it's really a good little niche to get into because, grant writing is something that not everybody can do. It's so tedious. But I'm a councilman in Warren,
Okay.
and so we deal with grant writers, and they're like rarer than hen's teeth. It's a good little niche.
So you did mention something about volunteers. I did want to ask, in case anybody was looking, how do you become a volunteer with Trumbull County Metro
Just
Parks?
contact me at my office. Our website's trumblemetroparks.org. All of our information is on there. Just give me a call and we can get something set up. We're always looking for volunteers. I have a bazillion projects that I like to do but don't have the manpower or money to do. But if we can get the manpower, it's just coming up with funds to buy the materials, which is we're more than happy to do. We're actually, I have 2 Girl Scout troops that I'm working with right now, and a Boy Scout troop. One in Newton Falls that we're going to do 5 or 6 projects within a park, and then we're also doing another park. It's called East Lake Metro Park that we're doing in conjunction with Cortland City that is going to have a sled hill for the kids to ride on. It's a way for us to get. We're helping a couple of our partners get people off the dam that we have close to us and get them on to a safer sled hill.
That'd be fun. I'll have to come see that.
Yeah. That should be ready for this winter.
Have you ever done any frisbee golf in your life?
I have never. I have an
No.
old friend from high school.
I've thrown a frisbee. That's about it.
I was gonna say the frisbee
I see
about it.
that Euclid has it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have. There's quite a few around here. If you go look on our, there's a Disc Golf Association website. You can pull up all the courses. There's at least one in each county around here.
I was gonna say, one of my friends, I think she's got one through her college. I'm not sure though, because she goes to Kent State,
Oh.
the main branch.
Okay.
So then I think they have a team down there because I know she did it her first semester.
Well, there's ultimate
Frisbee.
which
Okay.
is like
Ultimate Frisbee.
like
really
like
fun.
lacrosse but with a frisbee.
Okay.
Best way to
And no
explain.
sticks.
Yeah, best way to explain that
Yeah.
one. And then there's disc golf, which is you're playing exactly like golf but with a disc.
Okay.
And it's like a harder frisbee.
Okay. Now, do you guys have like teams or leagues that you do, or it's all just for fun? Or
There are leagues. I want to say they're on Thursday night and Saturday mornings.
okay.
We have our kiosk out at the park, has all that information on there. I know they have events all the time, and we try to post those on our website as we get them.
Okay. So that'll be interesting because anyone's interested to check them out.
Yes.
You know, because it sounds like fun. I mean, I might suck at it at first, but it'll be something to try out.
If we can both suck at it.
Well, and it's good exercise because it's all walking.
Yeah.
So, we have probably by the time you're done, you're probably walked about a mile, I would say.
Oh, wow.
Mile and a half.
And then you have to walk back.
Well, yeah. Well, it's it's circular,
yeah.
so you start at the parking lot and
Okay.
end at the parking lot, which is always nice. You don't have to, walk in one direction and then.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We can go on break.
Yeah.
I was like, wait a minute.
Way to go.
So after this break, we'll come back and we'll talk some more.
Great.
'Cause it
I
seems
want to
like-
talk about kayaking.
Oh,
I like
On the
kayaking.
river.
I have my own kayak.
Cat's excited.
Now we're getting you excited.
She's all
I was
excited.
trying bicycles and
I like bicycles.
frisbees.
Well, I like bicycles.
I'm like,
I like
I was trying
biking
to,
and frisbees, but me and my
I'm
dad
like
have our
3
own
times
kayaks.
your age, so I'm just trying to get into your head. Like, what would
I like
these young
kayaking's
people like?
Fun. I've done it once.
It's
Okay.
like you flip over in the river and the ground's right under you.
Well,
Not my brightest moment.
so we'll be right back. This is Titanium by Jasmine Thompson.
You shout it out, but I can't hear a word you say. I'm talking loud, not saying much. I'm criticized, but all your bullets ricochet. You shoot me down, but I get up. I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Fly away, ricochet. You take your aim, fly away, shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. Shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. Cut me down, but it's you who have further to fall. Ghost town, haunted love. Raise your voice. Sticks and stones may break my bones. I'm talking loud, not saying much. I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Fly away, ricochet. You take your aim, fly away, shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. Shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. Shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. Oh, it's the misery. Oh. the way you hate me. I miss the screaming, the way that you blame me. I miss the rough sex, leaves me a mess. I miss the feeling, the pain's in my chest. Miss the phone calls when it's your fault. I miss the late nights, don't miss you at all. I like that kick in the face. Everything's you do to me. I love the way that it hurts. I don't miss you, I miss the misery. I don't miss you, I miss the misery. I wanted lace, I wanted pearls, to be a princess like the other girls. But life came home to my front door, and I grew up trying to even up the score. Tough, I ain't never been nothing but tough. On my edges have always been rough. But Jesus loves me anyway. Oh, back home, there ain't nothing wrong with a woman that got a little backbone. Just wait till you taste her kind of love. You want a shy little thing, a pretty little high heel thing. Gonna cry if I don't polish up. Tough. The way I see it, the hand of fate did me a favor with the cards he dealt my way. Found out real fast, life is a game. You're out real quick if you don't know how to play tough. I ain't never been nothing but tough. All my edges have always been rough. But Jesus loves me anyway. Oh, backbone, there ain't nothing wrong with a woman that got a little backbone. Just wait till you taste her kind of love. You want a shy little thing, a pretty little high heel thing. Gonna cry if I don't polish up. Are you serious? You ain't fooled me much. You're just a hanging around so you can try your luck. Well, tough. I ain't never been nothing but tough. All my edges have always been rough. You want a shy little thing, a pretty little high heel thing. Gonna cry if I don't polish up. You know what I gotta say about that is tough.
She likes it when I call in sick to work. Spend the whole day hanging with her. I might get fired, but that's alright. I'm doing what she likes. She likes it when I bring home fresh fajitas and mix up a picture of margaritas. Catch a kind of buzz that lasts all night. Doing what she likes. She likes hearing how good she looks in them blue jeans. Little kisses, sweeter than sweet tea. Things are whispered in her ear, oh my. I like doing what she likes. Like running my fingers through long hair. Lighting watermelon candles upstairs. Letting them burn and holding her all night. I like doing Sees gravel flying in the rear view mirror. Sometimes I'm pushing 95, doing what she likes. And she likes it when I find a road that's dark and we pull off somewhere and park. Turn the radio on and turn off the lights and keep doing what she likes. She likes hearing how good she looks in them blue jeans. Little kisses sweeter than sweet tea. Things a whisper in her ear, oh my. I like doing what she likes, like running my fingers through her long hair, lighting watermelon candles upstairs, letting them burn and holding her all night. I like doing what she likes. She likes it when I sing her old silly songs and throw in words where they don't belong. Sometimes we laugh till we almost cry, doing what she likes. Doing what she likes. She likes hearing how good she looks in them blue jeans. Little kisses sweeter than sweet tea. Things a whisper in her ear, oh my. I like doing what she likes, like running my fingers through her long hair, lighting watermelon candles upstairs, letting them burn and holding her all night. I like doing what she likes. Yeah, I like doing what she likes.
That was Blake Shelton's Doing What She Likes. We're back on air. We were talking about flying.
Talking about everything but Metro Parks.
Yes.
Oh, yes. So, I know you mentioned kayaking.
Kayaking.
Yeah, well,
Kate's all
you guys are more the experts on that. Zach got us a water trail designation. That'd be an interesting thing to talk about.
Yeah, we got the Mahoney River trail, or Mahoney River designated as a water trail back in 2012 it was. We got about, I want to say it was $9,000 worth of grant funding to do signage and brochures.
Okay.
Very nice.
It's 23 river miles. If it's eagle flying, it's about 15. So we get a lot of snaking in our river. So like you go, you're going to go left, then you're going to come back right, and you've only gone about 50 feet now.
Yeah.
Total wise, on the map, but in actuality, you probably want more like 500 feet because you had to.
Because you had to snake around, yeah.
Yeah, and we have let's see here, 3 river parks right now. We have Foster Metro Park, which is a 3-acre and the start of the Mahoney River Water Trail. We also have Thomas A. Swift Park, which has about a half-mile walking trail with our canoe and kayak launch ramp. And then we also have Canoe City that has about a 0.1 mile paved walking trail and a launch ramp with a floating dock as well.
Very nice.
The pontoon boats can get in and out of there and safely.
Fairly easy, yeah.
So something fun to do for everybody this summer. If you love kayaking, check them out.
Yeah, and plus the river's really getting a lot cleaner.
Oh, yeah.
And,
Oh, yeah.
a lot greener, and it's getting back to nature as some of the steel mills are gone, some of the industry's gone. So
Oh, yeah.
the sediment's still not great at the bottom of the river, but
It's get in there.
yeah.
Eventually.
Still by a little.
Yeah, and Thomas A. Swift is the probate judge who oversees the Metro Parks. Named
Very
that in
nice.
honor of him. He's
Oh,
been a
that's
big
awesome.
proponent of the Metro Parks growing and nature and being green for Trumbull County. So he is in his last year of service as a probate judge, because you can't run for office in Ohio after 70 for judge. So
okay.
he's term limited out effectively. And he's just a great man.
That's awesome. Now, have you both, do you both kayak?
I do. when we're doing cleanups and that kind of stuff. It's really hard to find time during the summer.
Yeah.
Working for a park district and being the only employee, I've been generally work about 6 days at least twice a
Ouch.
month, and then there's some weeks where I work 7 days. So
Oh, okay.
just trying to find time in the middle of everything else to
Yeah.
go out and canoe and kayak.
And we have an intern some summers.
Yes, yeah, we do have an intern. We're always looking for interns or anybody from colleges around here that might want to intern at the park district, and we have a multitude of things that the interns can do. So it just doesn't have to be park and rec. It can be architecture. It can be landscape design. It can be any sort of thing. Because we can put them to good use.
Now, is that this for the internships? Do they just try to get a hold of you the same way as volunteers would?
Yeah, exactly. We only have one main office phone number.
Okay.
So just
Awesome.
just leave a message, or my email's on the website also. Just get a hold of me and we can get something figured out.
That's awesome.
Trumbull County metroparks.org. I'll say it nice and slow.
That way, in case anybody wants to look at it all.
TrumbleCounty.metroparks.org.
There's not county in the middle there. It's just TrumbleMetroparks.org.
See?
Okay, there's no counting.
We do have one of our listeners. He wants to know how many bio credits are needed for an internship.
That would just be determined by your major.
Okay.
So your major and your degree program would dictate that. We're open to whatever. I know when I did mine way back 5 years ago, I had to have a 600-hour internship, which
Okay.
equaled out to be 40 hours a week for a 15-week semester.
Okay.
So whatever their degree program dictates.
But Zach will be glad to work with anyone, any college, so
Yes.
just get in touch with Zach, and he'd be a great guy to work for.
So, Don, if you're interested, I'd really look into that.
Yes.
It's only an hour from here, and it's very, very reasonable to live down in Trumbull County.
Oh, yeah.
We
It's
could probably find you somewhere to live.
It's beautiful down there.
Yes, very much so.
So, I know Jeremiah must be dying to ask questions. I see him over there.
That's what she said.
Oh, whatever.
You.
I don't have a question. I already asked my question.
I've been going on.
Well, we could talk more about just, off the cuff, but, again, what I love talking about is the bike trail. So I'm on Zach right now to try and maybe get some, what is the correct term for that? The tarring,
Resealing of the bike trail.
resealing some of the bike trail.
Because
Yeah.
of the winter.
Yeah, resealing the bike trail costs us about $3,500 a mile
Oh, wow.
to reseal the bike trail. So when it comes to our budget, it's very hard for us to find money within our budget. We're going to find some money to do a small portion this year. We did a big portion with help from the Wild Bike Ride.
Okay.
They donated $20,000 that we used specifically to reseal about 6 miles of the bike trail.
And I spoke to the guys that organized the WOW Ride, and they said, well, the money's already been earmarked for this year for the next phase of the bike trail.
Yeah, that's phase 4 of the bike trail, which will connect the City of Warren section to the City of Niles section.
Okay.
It's about 3 to 4 miles worth of bike trail. It's a $5 million project, estimated cost
Oh my.
for the project. We have to come up with a 20% match,
Okay.
which is about $1 million.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, so we have to come up with $1 million locally. So any sort of funds we can get, from anywhere, would be, any
dear.
company or individual wanting to donate is,
Now, do you guys do certain fundraisers or anything, like to try to raise more money if you can't
Well-
get some grants?
Well, right now we use a federal program. It's called Congestion Mitigation Air Quality Fund.
Okay.
To fund the majority, the 80% of the project, which is about $4 million.
Okay.
And then we're going to try to use some local or some state grants to fund the 20%, but we're going to have to get other monies to do.
Okay.
we're ready for that next big question.
Oh, I was wondering, how long is the trail, and are there any significant sites along the trail, or?
Yeah, our trail just in Trumbull County is 14.6 miles. We have like I said, we have the Mosquito Lake Wildlife Area that we have an observation deck in Trumbull County that you guys can view wildlife viewing from. And I've seen, I know we have beaver lodges all the way up and down the trail. We have one that's probably, I'm going to say it's probably 50 by 50, the lodge itself, which is just absolutely huge. And that's actually where we have all the problems with beavers plugging up our culvert pipes. Surprise, surprise.
Yeah, but that overlook is beautiful. I mean, you can't hear anything out there. You just hear the reeds rustling together, and the fish. You can hear them jumping out. It's just, and we have a bench along there, which actually, Zach, I've been meaning to tell you, some of that outdoor wood is starting to go bad on the deck.
Okay.
And so we need to look at that. But it's just so peaceful to lay out on that deck. Matter of fact, I told my wife, I said, you know what? I don't even think I want to be buried. I decided laying there, just put me into ashes and throw me out into the water out there hopefully a long time from now. But it's just really peaceful and serene. You hear frogs and fish jumping.
Yeah.
You could literally hear the grasses rubbing together.
It's that peaceful.
Yeah.
Yes.
And yeah, it's just serene. Yeah,
I
it's
was
awesome.
away from all of this.
Every once in a while, you'll hear a
Chaos.
jet going across because it's like a major route for
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
the east-west air traffic. But other than that,
And then we have a couple other interesting sites along the trail, and maybe John can help me some of the back history on some of these spots. Up in Bristol, we have a bridge that the rail line that used to run there.
used to be the Pennsylvania Railroad, which turned into Conrail, and it was called the 714, the 714 line, and that rail line went out of existence in 1976. And it took a long time, from being a rail bed to finally becoming a bike trail, and we're still working on it. But it costs roughly, this is really amazing, $1 million a mile to build a bike trail.
Goodness.
Even that's after all the engineering and planning. That's just the actual, construction of a trail. And so, you think, we'll just lay down some blacktop and go. It's not that easy. As Zach was telling you about the problem with not being able to cut trees down till the bats were done in the springtime.
Yeah, doing bat things.
And there's some. It's beautiful all along the trail, but I like. And then when you get north, up right north of Trumbull County into Rock Creek, there's a beautiful old bridge that looks over Rock Creek, and it's gorgeous there. It's.
Hey, Leanna, we should go biking this summer.
I was thinking bike or go for a run. That's my kind of.
Well, people
go
run on
biking with
it.
you.
People ride their horse. They're supposed to use the side of the trail, and most of them do. But every once in a while,
you get the one that's on there.
Yeah,
well, and sometimes they have to actually get on the trail because we have some steep edges. And
right. But people are pretty good. Up in Ashtabula County, you're allowed to take snowmobiles on the trail.
Correct.
Dude,
And they have a big
Hey,
problem
let's
with
go
that because the studded tracks actually dig into the trail. We don't have that problem in Trumbull.
Yeah, we do get snowmobiles using it.
Find
They're
me a
not
horse
supposed
to
to, but we still get the.
Because some of the
occasional.
federal monies that you accept, to build these trails, you have to, in some cases, allow some motorized traffic on them.
Yeah.
On our portion.
But ours, we're good that way. Yeah, but we'd invite you down there to run, to walk, to ride your horse, to do whatever you'd like. And ultimately, though, again, the bike trail. It's going to be half where we are in Warren, halfway between Lake Erie and the Ohio River. You're going to be able to travel from East Liverpool all the way to Ashtabula. So
that'll be fun to do. That'll be something to look forward to in the next couple of years.
You can do it now from Warren to Ashtabula.
I might just do that.
Say, hey,
my neighbors take the trail and they go up to that Hampton Inn at
Okay.
90 and 45.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then they stay there, and then they come back the next day.
That's
a good way to do it. Let's
Get
do
a
it.
group together. We'll all
Yeah.
go do it.
Well, and we have people that park at one of my trailheads and go all the way up to Geneva State Park.
Okay.
And
Oh, wow.
Camp at the lodge, or stay at the lodge, and then come back next day.
Very nice.
So there's a lot of things to do there for the summer, and it gives a lot of people, because you're out in the nature, you get to see all the beautiful things without,
And
the
you
sound
get
of
exercise.
traffic. And
Yes.
Yeah, and you
get
go at your own
exercise
pace.
on that.
I mean, sometimes, and another nice thing about our bike trail, people are really, really, really friendly on it. You know,
Okay.
you sometimes you'll ride up beside someone and you'll end up riding for 10 miles with them, and talk, or you'll ride all the way to the lake with them maybe. But when you're
Yay.
in south of us in Mahoning County, I'm a friendly person, but and I hate when you say hi to somebody and they don't
Yeah, they don't
respond. And I
reply.
understand, like, if a lady's riding by herself, I don't, I'll say hi or just wave and keep going. I don't want to
I always try to
scare 'em.
smile and just
Yeah,
wave.
but I mean, but the tough ones, those guys with the $10,000 carbon
Yeah.
fiber bike. I
Yeah.
mean, they have their game face on,
And
and
they're cruising.
they
Yeah.
don't have time for
you're
us
sitting going,
amateurs.
Hi.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, oh my God.
Okay, don't run me over.
Yeah, don't
I've been on
kill
trails like that where I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna, please don't run me over.
Well, you're
I do
supposed to
that a
have
lot.
a bell on there so you can always pass on the right, Zach?
Pass on the left.
Well,
say, I thought it
knew
was
I'd
pass
mess
on the
that
left.
up.
Pass on,
thought it was
if
the
you're
left.
coming up behind, you got to pass on left.
Oh, that's
Okay.
right. You're correct.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what I meant.
Unless you're over in Europe, then it's pass on the right.
Very true.
So, anyways, but
It's only 100 miles per hour.
yeah, like I
Jeremiah.
have a Trek 7300, which is a decent bike.
Yeah.
My best friend owns a bike shop. His family's owned it for 100 years down in Warren,
Okay.
and
Oh, yeah.
Toombs Bike Shop. We don't have to pay for that, do we?
Okay.
For that commercial. But so I have a good bike from Augie, and it has the best thing, tires that are really almost impossible to blow out.
Nice.
And but I'll be cruising
I've
along
had
like
my tires
averaging
forever.
14 miles an hour up
Oh,
the
yeah.
bike trail, and I'm really proud of myself. And then some guy will come out of nowhere
And
with
just
little
whiz by.
lycra, red, white, and blue skin tight pants on and just fly by me, and
it's like,
just
oh.
deflate your ego.
Just like, darn it.
It's like, dang it.
Yeah.
Well, we gotta
but
go.
I was going to say, it is the end of our show. I want to thank you guys for
Yeah,
coming
thank
in.
you for coming.
Thank
Gives
you
us
for
a
having us.
A lot of
Come
good
up.
ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Disc golf.
Definitely going to have to check you guys out. Now, just for the last time, what was the website again? So just in case anybody
It's
wants to know.
Trumball, metroparks.org, and
Oh.
the phone number is 330-675-3072.
So if anyone wants to do, your internships or just volunteer,
Or
the
just
best
go out
person to
there.
get a hold of would be you.
Yes, Zach. Yep.
So thank you again for coming in.
Well, thanks
We
for having
really
us up.
Appreciate
Thank you.
it.
Yep.
I hope everybody has a fantastic
We're ready
day.
to go. Jeremiah said if we came up, he'd take us to lunch. So
Oh, really? Jeremiah, you didn't tell me this.
Yeah, so you taking us to lunch too?
Well, Nick was supposed to bring the tacos.
This is
today.
true. Nick was supposed to bring tacos today. So,
Long story there.
well, I hope everybody enjoys their fantastic day. And this has been DJ Red, and I will see you all on Wednesday.